We have a lot of new information to go over today regarding the Smackdown hacker storyline. The Smackdown hacker storyline is a story that just keeps on giving. He's been so active on Twitter that it gives us so much to speculate and talk about. First thing I want to start off with is a great discovery that was made by one WWE fan. One fan found some old merchandise that once belonged to Prince Mustafa Ali, which is obviously Ali. It's an image of a man with a hoodie and it says, "You live for lies, I fight for the truth." Then it has his name, Prince Mustafa Ali, underneath that line. So this was a great find by the WWE fan. Did you notice anything about that one line on the t-shirt? Ali was once using the same concept that the Smackdown hacker is currently using of other people telling lies, and he was the only one fighting for the truth. So it looks like everyone who believes the Smackdown hacker is Ali just got even more evidence for their case. The fact that Ali was already using this truth and lie persona in the past makes it highly possible that he really could be the individual behind the Smackdown hacker, and he's using the same gimmick that he once had on fighting the lies and defending the truth. Gotta admit that this was a real eye-opener, and I'm starting to lean on Ali being the hacker, but who knows what curveball WWE is getting ready to hit us with. I've seen a lot of discussion online about fans wanting it to be CM Punk, and sure, that would actually be pretty insane, but there's no chance at all that Punk is the one behind the Smackdown hacker. Now, the Smackdown hacker recently released another teaser clip, and this short clip was loaded with teasers and hints. So let's break it down scene by scene. So attached to the video clip, the caption he posted on Twitter said, "The passcode protects the truth." We see his unusual message of the truth will be heard. Then we see him logging into what appears to be an email. Then we see him typing in a passcode. And if you look at the number he presses, then you will see that the order of the numbers is 051020, which can obviously be translated to May 10th, 2020, which is also the day of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event. So we've been patiently waiting for the Smackdown hacker to do something on SmackDown, but all we've got in recent weeks was Twitter clips. However, this hint of May 10th, 2020 lets us know that the hacker could have something planned for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event. The clip also includes some more coordinates, and when you look up those coordinates, it takes you to the WWE Performance Center. Fans also noted that the clip shows a specific time of 8:53. So will the Smackdown hacker appear on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view right at 8:53? That seems to be what the message is hinting at, but we still don't know for sure. He then wraps up the teaser with a new line that says, "Let the games begin." So there's a lot to take in from this clip. We know that the Smackdown hacker has been closely following his next target for several weeks now and has been closing in on them. The hacker still hasn't made it known who he's after, but he's definitely giving them hints that he's right on them. And with the latest teaser, he could strike at Money in the Bank. Real quick, if you made it this far and enjoy what you see, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. A large percentage of our viewers aren't even subscribed, so take a second to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of the new daily videos. Let's get back into the story. So, what is he doing at Money in the Bank? There's a few theories going around, and one of them consists of Ali. If you could think back to the 2019 Money in the Bank ladder match, Ali was right on top of the ladder with the briefcase in his hand before Brock Lesnar's music, and he ran down to win the briefcase. This was a really weird and strange moment because Ali was right there with the briefcase. All he had to do was unhook it. But once Brock's music hit, he just froze, when all he had to do was just take it and win before Brock got into the ring. But unfortunately, Ali didn't do anything. So if the Smackdown hacker really is Ali, what if he's getting his revenge for last year's Money in the Bank match? We know that the Money in the Bank ladder match will be a cinematic match. So what if the Smackdown hacker makes his presence known during the men's ladder match? With the superstars running through the WWE headquarters, the hacker could be messing with the lights in the building, just flicking them on and off. He could be putting his Ring of Light symbol on all of the computers and TVs. And finally, top it off by stealing the Money in the Bank briefcase. The WWE superstars do all this work of fighting through the building and reaching the rooftop only for the Smackdown hacker to steal the briefcase. It's great revenge for Ollie and what happened last year. In the 2019 match, Ollie did all the work, only to lose the briefcase to someone who came in last second, and then no work at all, which was Brock Lesnar. So now the roles will be reversed. The superstars were fighting through the whole building just to lose to someone who did no work in the match, and that's Ollie. From there on, the Smackdown hacker can mock the entire roster about how he stole the briefcase and how he dares someone to come in and take it from him. It really will give the Smackdown hacker another thing to really hold over the locker room's head. Not only can he expose you with all his truths, but now he's Mr. Money in the Bank and can also cash in on the Universal Champion at any time. It will be strange to have an anonymous Money in the Bank holder and a Universal Champion, but it is something different and will really switch things up a lot. That's just a little theory and concept there for something that I would like to see. Since it's a cinematic match, you really could add the element of the Smackdown hacker lurking in the background to make it even more intense and scary, since you don't know what he's going to do. I would love to see something like that. But either way, it looks like we'll get some type of message from the Smackdown hacker at Money in the Bank. Rather, it be a new teaser, confirmation of his next target, or even an appearance by the hacker. We should get something from him at Money in the Bank. He's been building this up for about 3 to 4 weeks now, so I don't expect to see the whole exposed reveal quite yet. I think we'll get the reveal of who the target is, and then maybe a week or two later, we'll get all the details of how they're not telling the truth. It's going to be interesting because if there's one thing that we know about the Smackdown hacker, is that he doesn't lie himself. It's because he has some solid information about you, and you're not being truthful. I've seen some fans discussing who the next target might be. I've seen a lot of fans discussing Jeff Hardy being the target since WWE is really hyping up his return. But I don't think the hacker will do anything to Jeff Hardy. It seems that Sheamus is the one getting ready for Jeff Hardy, so Jeff should be left alone by the hacker. I've gone back and forth about my guess for the next target, but I think I'm sticking with Bayley and Sasha, or Alexa and Nikki being the next targets. Sasha Banks and Bayley have the most obvious problem going on that everyone can notice, while Alexa and Nikki could be the tag team that has all their problems hidden from the public eye, so the hacker would have a great choice to pick from the two of those teams. Does he go after the loud and obvious troublesome team of Sasha and Bayley, or does he go after the quiet team of Alexa and Nikki? Both of them are great choices. So seeing who he targets next is going to be really exciting because we know he's coming with some insane proof and reveals. For today's bonus story, we'll be taking a look at WWE struggles with Charlotte on NXT. So let's take a look at that story. So what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.